gosh, he is digging. Wow, what a strong fish. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. This is a fat largemouth. Look at the football. Wow. Hey gang, it's me, Ola, coming at you from the Belgrade Chain of Lakes here in Belgrade, Maine. Highly world famous chain here. Been wanting to fish it for a couple of years now. Finally made it down here, met a couple of my friends, Cheryl and Ellie, and we took off, went north in the river. We actually started from this little launch right here. We chose to fish the river today because one thing, the wind, and the river was pretty protected up until the last maybe hour. We actually got to push back when we turned around. We went about 3 miles out. Super busy road right here. And I'd love to get some drone footage of this lake, but there is literally a helicopter facility like right on the other side of these trees. I've seen 3 or 4 Robinson R-44s go overhead. So it's probably some kind of training. Lovely lake, gigantic. We didn't even touch this part. We did the river only, and the river flows from one lake into the southern part of this lake. So, couple of upgrades, and I caught the shortest 3.25 pound fish of my life. 2 of them were over 3 pounds, but you will be amazed at the length of these fish. Just unbelievable. So I got a couple of upgrades, and I ended up with about 13 bass, 4 species, and probably 22 fish overall. So quite an exciting day. Tomorrow we'll stick to the pond and not do the river, so it'll be a great video. But in the meantime, how about if I roll you today's Belgrade stream, river? I really don't know what it's called. How about if I roll you that fishing footage? Good morning, folks. 6:11 on Tuesday. I'm out here with a few friends, Ellie and Cheryl, and first time fishing this area, so it's going to be an exploration. We are in the Belgrade Lakes area. Right now we're in Messalonskee, or Snow Pond as it's also known, but we're hoping to just get on some upgrades. This is a world famous fishery. I mean, super famous. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous morning. We're going to have wind later on out of the north, so we'll have to contend with that. But our plan is to fish the river between 2 of the chains. So stick around. Let's see if we can get on some upgrades. So I'll be tying on a steel leader here when I get out to the river. Big smallmouth, big pike. Of course, you'll have your largemouth. They seem to be just about everywhere, even where they're not supposed to be. I think I dropped my drive here. Lots of vegetation. I'm going to get through this skinny canal, then I'll wait for them out in the open water. Oh, it's so pretty out here. Let me get away from this highway, though. It's quite busy. No alligators, guys. Look at all this marshy looking stuff. I can bet my life there's not one alligator. Crankbait. It's little. That's right. On Don's crankbait. First fish of the day. Sorry for the traffic, guys, but I am under the bridge. There's one. That was such a subtle bite, too. I thought it was grass. Let's see if anybody else wants to hit this crank. There's another. Oh my! He was like that big. Another one, tiny. There's a school of babies in there. Let's get on the other. Get a little bit narrower in here. This might be better fishing. Ellie just got herself a pick. She's trying to get her first pike. She got a pick. I'm getting bit like crazy, and the fish drops it. They're very smart here. They've seen a lot of lures. All right, we're trying the pit swamp. Pit swamp Nico. They're picking up my Bass Pro, but they're dropping it. I'm sure these fish are super high pressured, but they're hitting it and they just let it go. So maybe this pit swamp will get them to commit to it. Oh, something just picked it up. There's something hitting it. Again, they hit it and drop it. That must be the sign of a very high pressured lake. I might be putting on something they probably haven't seen. I could try that. Oh, there was a hit. That Bass Pro worm, or even the tiny child. That is peculiar. They're smart here. Gonna have to outsmart them. Oh my gosh, guys. What? Another tiny largemouth. Jeez Louise. Where are the bigs? Thanks, fish. Pick her a pike, pick her a pike. It's a pike. First pike of today. Oof, lucky he didn't cut me. He has a little bit of those worms, parasites. Little birthmark there. Whoa, there he goes. Probably another pike. Sure is. Another, this is a pick. Let's see here. Nope, this one's a pickerel. A little bigger than the pike. First catch on the swamp, pit swamp. Yeah, that's a pick. He like this. This river's got deep spots. It has wood on the edges. It has a lot of grass, a ton of grass. We're going upriver towards one of the other ponds in the chain. So far, it's a tough bite. Figured it'd have some pressured fish, some smarties. They've been to the rodeo and back. Oh, this is really shallow right here. Oh, guys, why do I keep catching these tiny things? Look at this. Look. This is my personal best pike. That's a pike. It's a pike about the size of my bum. I'll bet he still has a mouthful of little teeth though. Yeah, that's a pike. Look at that. That's the smallest pike I've ever caught. How cute. Thanks, pike. They're just, the pike and the pickerel, they're just hitting immediately. You throw something in the water and if they're there, they strike it. What? Guys, why am I only catching these little bitty runts? Largemouth. Dang, he's feisty. First fish of any size at all. Oh, it's a big pike. Pike or a pick? It's a pike. Good size pike. I'll take that. Let's get some pliers on that. Here we go. That's a decent pike. Thank you, fish. Yeah. Nice. Third pike, and that was the best fish of the day so far. I'll take that. Another pike. Lots of pike in here. Oh. Nope, that's a pick. Go. Giving the mag speed worm by Pit Swamp Baits a toss. I like the color. It's fairly dark with some different colored flecks in there. Kicks with some good action. I'm kind of zipping it across the top, see if I can't get some action. See that little kick up of water it does? It's pretty good. Good splash. Let's see, we're a 2.25 mile update. Almost 3 hours. It is a tough bite. There's a bluebird sky, which is completely opposite of what we want. But you know, you got to fish what you're dealt when you make plans and drive out. I haven't touched base with the other two ladies in a few minutes to see what they're at. I have like 3 or 4 pike, 3 pickerel, and 3 tiny bass. The shoreline is very inconsistent. It has sometimes real thick grass and I can't even get close to it, and then it has no grass. And it goes from 2 feet deep to 7 feet deep. It goes from grass to hyacinth to whatever else, emergent vegetation. It is pretty much ever changing around each curve, so I can't get in a rhythm. I'm constantly having to go around the shallow stuff. But I've caught a few fish. I'm not skunked anyways. So far I would guess the most fish have come on Bass Pro Wacky Stick. There's one. Oh, he got off. Oh, on the paws. It's a bass. And it's an actual, not a micro bass. It's not big enough, but guys, I'm happy to see that dude. Happy to see him. All right. Wow, that's a chunky bass. I can't even get my hands around his back. Oh, that was so close. He almost got me. All right, fish. What a blunt mouth on him. I don't really want to get my hands near that. He's got a little mouth. Look at that. He's got some shoulders though. Bass number 4, just little. Thanks, fish. We're in deep, clear water. There's no grass, no anything. And, but then in a minute, the grass will be just topped out and we'll be in shallow. Let's see if we can get another like that. Get a fish to come over the side. There's one. Little, but he came right off of the side into the deeper. That's a little dude. Just a pipsqueak. Let's try to throw there's the loon. The speed worm. Oh, he walloped it as soon as it hit the water. There's probably a pike up in there. Let's throw it again. All right, bird. He's getting really close. What are you doing? Where are you at? There he goes. Oh, it's a bass. It's a good one. Right when I took a bite of my lunch. I mean breakfast. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, he is digging. Wow, what a strong fish. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. As soon as I took a bite of my breakfast, it was game on. This is a fat largemouth. Look at the football. Gosh, he's short, but oh, so fat. Wow, that's about 3.5 pounds. Look at the shape of him. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Make sure he doesn't jump out because he's gonna be sitting on the bottom. All right, stay put. Let's make just a small hole. Wow, what a tank. What a tankarooski. Not a happy camper either. This one might be short enough for WFF since he is so fat. Let's go. Come here, fatso. Oh, folks, just look at that tank. Yep, I think I can use him. Wow. I bet you that's like a 3-pound fish. Should we weigh them just for kicks? Might as well. Got nothing else super exciting. Don't get out though, fish. You might get out. All right. This guy fought hard. Hard. He was kind of in the deeper water. I'm saying this guy's 3 pounds. £3, I said. 214. That is one stocky fish. Okay, let's let this little tankarooski go. So far, this is the best fish of the day, and this is a nice one, despite being short. Thank you, fish. Let's go this way. Did you catch your pike yet?
I did.
Something just picked it up. Okay, we're back to these. Look at the fat stomach. Look at this, look at this. Hang on, fish. Look at that. Thank you. Do these even count? That's bass number 7, but in reality, I've caught one. Pick. I think I'm gonna throw at these lily pads right here. Then I'm gonna turn around and start heading back. The other 2 ladies are pretty far back. We're coming up to another bridge, and we're coming up to about 3.5 miles. So we have a long paddle back. I would imagine this river is raging in the spring. Pads are in about 1 foot of water. I got some current here too, guys. Major current. I'm gonna pitch on this wood and just start floating this way. Got him. I just watched my line. This is a good fish. Good fish. Let's get him out of the sticks. He's trying to head back in. Let's get out of the sticks. Yep. Strong, whatever it is. I'd venture to say that's a bass. Does not feel like a pike. Look at the St. Croix rod. Let's not let him hit the bottom of my boat. I've had that happen and they come off. I can't see him yet, folks. Oh, yeah, it's a big largemouth. Oh. Oh, look at this mega bass. Oh, guys, it's another tank of a football. This is 3 pounds. Once again, oh, he wasn't coming off either. Once again, a 3 pound, it feels heavier, but this thing doesn't look over 16. Oh my gosh, what a tank. So bizarre to see these giant fish that are so short. That tiny child was probably the only rig that I have that would get down into that stuff like that. It dropped right where I needed it. Look at that hombre. What a powerful fish too. Let me check. That's over 3 pounds, easy. Easy, easy. We're good. That is the exact fish I need today for my slot. That's the one. We're gonna weigh her because she's fat. Fat, fat, fat. That's a 3 pound, 4 ounce fish, I bet. And it's not even a big one. Long, I should say. Wow, the water stinks around here, or this fish does. Here we go. I can't remember what I just said. I think I said 3, 4. But look, 3 pounds, 4 ounces, and 16 inches long. That's a football, guys. But I am working my tail off for these fish. It's been a long grind, but this is truly a reward. Look at that. Look at that thing. Just so fat. Thank you, fish. Here she goes. What a football. Came back. That's like something a smallmouth would do. Yep. That's something a smallmouth would do. Look at those fins come up. Yikes. Yeah, he hit it once and dropped it and then came back for it. 4th species of the day, guys. Small, large, picking a pike. Heinies. Oh, what a fatso though. Oh, that was a giant bass. Oh, my goodness, just had a giant bass follow this crankbait. Let's see if I can get that fish to hit again. Wow, that was a huge bass. Oh, that was a good smallmouth. Heading back in, folks. Probably a good time too. Wind's picking up. So, not a bad day, but not the best either. But we'll be back at it tomorrow.